Hey everybody, Billy from Billy's Bike Adventures. Thanks for tuning in today and watching the video. And most of us with the BMW motorcycle, as well as other motorcycle manufacturers and riders of those manufacturers, may very well be aware of the fact that how easy it is to steal the TFT screens off the BMWs right now, and they've become a valuable commodity. So TFT screens, particularly in London, going missing off riders' bikes. And so it's very easy to move. A quick pull of these TFT screens on these bikes, the BMWs, certainly the GSs, they come away very, very easily. So a solution to that is a bracket that has been made by cymarc or cymarc, however you want to pronounce it, and they have manufactured a bracket that secures to the bike and is an anti-theft bracket. So if you want to see how this is installed, keep watching and let's get into it. Don't forget to click the subscribe button, the bell notification, and then all to make sure you don't miss out on any updates. So first of all, let me show you what you get in the pack from cymarc when they send you the anti-theft bracket. So obviously you get the anti-theft bracket. Now I have the version that does not have the sun visor on the actual built into the bracket. So you can get a sun visor that just sticks out here a little bit. I didn't want that, so I've just got the normal flat bracket, but you can get them, I think it's about 10 quid extra, with a bit of metal that shields from the sunlight here as well. So that's the bracket. Also, you get a bag of bolts, nuts and washers. You get a strip of felt or sticky back soft material, and that is to stick to the underside of the bracket, so that when the underside of the bracket here is resting on your TFT screen, there's going to be no scratches. So this bracket, the TFT anti-theft bracket from cymarc, I'm going to show you how to fit this today. Now, as you'll see, I've already taken my windscreen off my bike. You don't need to actually do that, but I did it anyway because I wanted to give my windshield a very good clean. So I've taken that off anyway, but you don't have to do it to be able to install the bracket. What we have got to do next, though, is to remove the plastic fairing at the front. Now, so on the GS 1250, I believe that this plastic fairing here is all one piece. On the 1200, certainly on the 2017-2018 model GSA 1200, they are separate pieces. So first things that we need to do is to remove the bolts here, and on the underside here as well, and one on the other side as well. So let's get that done. Now that we've got the plastic fairing off from around the top of the headlight, what we need to do next is to remove two bolts and nuts, and they are these two bolts just right here. Sorry, that went a bit blurry, but those two bolts that you can see, the Torx heads, they are T30s, and then around here on the other side you've got two 10mm nuts just in here, look. So you need a 10mm ring spanner on there to make sure that A, you can loosen them off, and B, you don't lose them. So you need to do that on both sides. So let's get that done. Right, with the bolts and nut out on this side, first of all, it's made the cradle, the sat-nav cradle, disconnect from the frame. So that's what's going to happen. There's no way around this really, but other than to do them both together. So I've now got to take off this side, and that's going to render the sat-nav cradle completely disattached. But then you can obviously replace the screws pretty quickly once you've got the anti-theft device fitted to the TFT screen. So let's get that done. So all the four screws are out now and the bracket's ready to go on. So I don't know if you're going to be able to see this, but I have put the felt protector on the underside so the TFT screen doesn't scratch with this. Now unfortunately I'm a bit of a perfectionist, and there was not enough to actually connect all the way around. So there are some gaps. I don't know if you can see them here, but there are some gaps, but there's enough there to make sure that there is no connection between the TFT screen and the actual bracket itself. So with that done now, we are ready to install this. As I showed you earlier on, new bolts, washers come with the bracket. So you are going to need one of the bolts. Small washer goes on the bolt first of all. Then that slides through where the hole is and secures onto the bracket. Then a big washer that comes with the pack, and then the bolt or the nut to go on that afterwards to secure it through. Correct way for the bracket to sit on is with the these hinges here pointing upwards, not downwards. Okay, so that is the correct way that it goes onto the TFT screen. So the bracket's pointing upwards. Put that under first of all. Right. The bolts on this side are already through. You need to just push them back a little bit though for the bracket to slide in nicely. So just going to come around here. Now I can see this side is lined up nicely. So that one sides in, and right, both the bolts are through for the bracket on this side. I might as well tighten this one up whilst I'm around here. So that's how you fit a TFT anti-theft bracket to your BMW. Get it from cymarc, link in the description down below. Give me a thumbs up, share with other riders that you might think could benefit from doing this as well. If you haven't got the confidence to do it, then give it a go. It's easy peasy lemon squeezy, really easy job to do, and might just be the first job that gives you the confidence to do more with your bike. So check out my other videos, subscribe, and I will catch you again very soon.